I mean, this episode is so intense and awesome, but do you think it's pro or con social media? Because I've heard it argued both ways.
I don't think it does take a stance. I think art's job is to actually, you're right, is to, the stories are important because they educate us. And I think that the whole point of this stuff is it's not didactic, it's just there to present us with the thought process that, we can follow on from and discuss. So it's done it.
Yeah. And I think this is what's so tricky about with technology, because it's not like we want to stop progress, right? But it's developing so quickly. It's developing faster than we have the ability to control it or to create, rules around it. And so it is dangerous. Not something for us to say it's so dangerous we can't participate at all, but it's dangerous enough that we really need to have perspective on it, and that's hopefully what this show can give.
Yeah.
Was that the hook for you guys, seeing how close it sort of is to reality, this one?
Yeah. Well, Joe Wright was why we really wanted to do this.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
And Black Mirror, of course, as well. But it is just in reading the premise of it, and when I signed on, there wasn't a script or anything like that, and but there didn't need to be, because it was Black Mirror, it was Joe Wright, and it was an idea that just felt so relevant. It's so timely, of course.
Yeah. Well, it seems like Black Mirror has almost become, people say this a lot, but I feel like it's true, it's almost become this modern Twilight Zone in a way, right? So you can see people watching it maybe 30, 40 years from now still, So that said, though, do you guys ever get into the Twilight Zone?
I think I've actually seen every episode.
What's your favorite Twilight Zone?
My favorite Twilight Zone is actually 2 with, that's Elizabeth Montgomery, right? Is that
Yes,
Elizabeth
and
Montgomery?
Charles Bronson.
Yes.
You really do
that. That I think is my favorite one. I know that one was sort of different for the Twilight Zone.
That was great.
And of course the one with the the glasses and the reading and the glasses cracking. Okay. And the one where they where you think this woman has this disformity and she's like she's had all these surgeries so that she can be beautiful, and then you take off the
Don't
mask.
ruin it for Alice.
Oh yes, I won't. Yeah, I won't. It's so good.
You have your homework now. You have to go watch the Twilight Zone.
So they have incredible. It's Twilight Zone. It's definitely social commentary, and it's also very similar to Black Mirror.
But Black Mirror is better. They're yes.
Bryce, could I just ask you about Jurassic World? I know you can't say a ton about it, but we've heard that it might be like scarier than the first one. Can you speak to that at all?
No.
But the Twilight Zone is really scary.
I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. And I read the script and I was like, oh my gosh, they did it. So I'm very excited.
Any idea where it might be set? Are we going back to the island or?
Well, I do have an idea of where it's set.
Can you give us?
No, I can't. Okay. I really can't.
Fair enough.
Chris and I are there.